You know, some people want to vie because they think it's a beauty contest. It is not. But I'm not saying I'm ugly. I'm also beautiful. It is not a beauty contest. Let people show us what they want to do, and before that, what they did.
Hi guys, this is your Jumba. Welcome to the channel. That is ODM Secretary General Catherine Omanyo. Ladies and gentlemen, this lady does not know how to differentiate between the word contest and context. And that therein lies the problem in ODM and the problem with ODM. Orange Democratic Movement has been a party that since inception in 2006 has been fighting for Kenyans. ODM has been fighting for democracy. ODM has been a home of people who matter in the Republic of Kenya. Educated, skilled professionals, engineers, medical doctors, lawyers, advocates of the High Court. That is what ODM has been since inception in the year 2006. Sadly, Baba died and ODM was buried with him in Kango Kajaramogi in Siaya County. And these are the people who President Ruto is putting inside very serious offices in the party. Listen to Catherine Omanyo speak at a different event where she defended goons.
Tunawapenda sana. Tusitumike vibaya, usitumwe kwenda kulinga mawe, usitumwe kwenda kutusi, usitumwe kubeba mapanga. Kuna wale wanajidai ati ICC kuje. Na mimi nasema hata wasichelewe wakuje. Hao wenye kuita ICC, hao ndio watapelekwa kule, hao ndio tutatangulia na hao. Because wanatuma vijana wanabeba mapanga. Wewe kwenu mtu akikuja kwenu na amebeba panga na rungu, anataka kukata ankoli yako, mjomba yako, baba yako. So wewe pia utatafuta ile yuko. Kwa hivyo wanaanza uchochezi na kuchokozana, alafu wanasema ICC wakuje. Mwanasiasa yoyote, mimi pia ni mwanasiasa. Na tena mimi ni mzazi. Siwezi taka kuona my little girl kametumwa kutukanana. Ama my son atienda na panga, enda katana huko. The way you want to protect your children is the way I want to protect those ones called goons. Those goons are people's children. They might be my brothers. They could be my sons as well. So sitaki watu kuitwa goons. Unaweza kuwa mwanasiasa, tumia hao youths vizuri. And make sure saa zile kuna KDF. Na kuna hao vijana wanakulinda. Wakitaka kuingia kuwa maaskari, weka hao huko. Wakitaka kwenda kujifunza skills NYS, weka hao huko. Hapana kutumia tu hao na kuacha hapo. Kwa hivyo mimi nitakuwa mstari wa mbele. Wale wanatembea na mimi na wanaitwa goons, wote by December wako job. Wenye wanataka kwenda college, wako college. That is how we are going to solve that problem. Than calling them names and leave them to be laughed at. Juzi nimesikia sijui ni nani huko kwa hiyo mirengo zingine. Ati maendeleo kidogo inaturukisha kichwa. Afadhali hiyo kidogo yenye tunaona kuliko ile kubwa yenye tujui wataleta lini. Kwa hivyo yule anakupa kidogo huyo, amini yeye atakupa kubwa. Mtu hawezi kukuja vichochoroni kukuletea mwangaza, na wewe unaambiwa saa kupiga kura wachana na huyo wa kuleta maendeleo, sijui tafuta nani. Hatutaki. Baba alituambia tuchanuke, tukue masaa, tuanze kuona matunda yenye iko hanging hiyo, tuvune tukiletea wananchi wetu. So tunavuna tukileta. Yes, mimi nataka kushukuru sana waziri wetu Opiyo Wandayi kwa kukuja tu kwa kijiji kama hii.
It is extremely painful to sit down and listen to Catherine Omanyo speak, but she speaks for ODM. The Secretary General of the Orange Democratic Movement is the spokesman of the party. And when Baba was alive, whenever the Secretary General of ODM spoke, it meant Baba has spoken. Sadly, this is where chama kubwa kimefika. Viewers of Mwabili Mogodi TV, however sympathetic you want to be with the ODM party, I believe Catherine Omanyo takes away whatever little sympathy that is left in you. We just witnessed on 16th of August very ugly scenes unfold in Homa Bay County during the Linda Mwananchi rallies. We saw armed criminals, because let us be fair, calling these people goons is trying to sanitize the criminality that comes with their actions. In a previous episode, I have read a list of 24 Kenyans who were maimed and injured by these armed criminals. One Kenyan had 4 fingers of their right hand chopped off. And here we have the spokesperson of the ODM party defending these criminals and saying that she is actually going to look for jobs for them. Kenyans, anyone viewing me from anywhere around the world, whether you are Kenyan or not, I mean, is this truly a free and democratic society where we are supposed to agree and disagree with each other with regards to our politics, whereby armed criminals organized by party members, we have evidence on video, Peter Kaluma mobilizing goons, giving them instructions on what to do, attack property that hosts Linda Mwananchi politicians or supporters in Homa Bay town, burn them down. Guys, and then the Secretary General of the party, who is the one who came up with the list of the 24 injured and maimed Kenyans, talking about defending these criminals. Kenya is really sliding into a very dangerous place if these are the kind of people who are allowed to speak in public. Catherine Omanyo is not qualified to be the Secretary General of the Orange Democratic Movement. She cannot even differentiate simple things like context and contest. How does she speak for millions of Kenyans around this country who support ODM? How does she speak for the late Baba Raila Amolo Odinga? I mean, these are the things that make it extremely hard for any rational Kenyan to look at ODM as it is currently constituted and think that that party is going to save us from what is going on in the Republic of Kenya in 2026. We have so many problems. We have a healthcare system that has failed. We have agriculture that has failed. We are currently importing millions of bags of maize to feed the people just because rains failed. We have an education system that has failed in this administration of President Ruto. And here we are talking about empowering goons, taking them to the army, taking them to the police, taking them to the National Youth Service to empower them with skills. These people belong in jail. What is wrong with our society in the Republic of Kenya today, guys? We have an internal security ministry which is defending goons, an internal security cabinet secretary who is defending goons. We have a national police service whose officers are killed by goons. One police officer was attacked and killed by goons in Homa Bay town on 16th of August 2026. And the police are doing nothing to arrest these people, these criminals. Do we really have a republic? Kenyans, if you truly are a patriot of this republic, then you must ask these questions. Where are we headed as a republic? If these are the kind of people who are given microphones and these are the things they say, We have a problem, guys. We have a very big problem. We must accept that we have a problem. How do we start fixing that problem? First of all, the Inspector General of National Police Service, Douglas Kanja, is way past his usefulness. That man is over 60 years old. He should retire. He must resign with immediate effect. He has completely failed at his job. The Cabinet Secretary for the Interior, the Permanent Secretary for the Interior, these are political appointments. These are President Ruto stooges. We don't expect much from them. We don't expect much from President Ruto. The only way to deal with President Ruto is for Kenyans to register as voters, and that on 10th August 2027 at 4 a.m., avail yourself at your polling station. Vote for the candidate that Kenyans will have chosen to remove President Ruto from office. Defend our votes, because it is very clear we cannot even depend on the National Police Service to defend our votes. And we make sure that this president pays for all the evil he has committed against the people of the Republic of Kenya. It is very sad to sit down here and listen to Catherine Omanyo, the Secretary General of Orange Democratic Movement. Chama kubwa, chungwa. It is painful for me, however much of a difficult relationship I had with the ODM and Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, with all the handshakes and all the nusumkates that he took us through. But Kenyans deserve better from the Secretary General of ODM. This is your Jomba Mwabili Mogodi. Thank you very much, guys, for your support as usual. Continue the conversation in the comments. Like and share this content with your friends and family around the world. Asanteni sana.